Let's break down a few of my favorite verses in this Masonic edition of the Holy Bible from 1955. We are in the 38th chapter of Job, verses 31, 32, and 33. Verse 31 says, "Canst thou bind the sweet influences?" So the key difference between astronomy and astrology is the perceived or interpreted influences of celestial bodies. So clearly, we're talking about astrology here in verse 31. Of Pleiades, that's an asterism known as the seven stars located in the shoulder of the constellation Taurus the Bull. Today, we know it by its Japanese name, Subaru. On average, this star cluster is 444 light years away from Earth, which equates to approximately 2.6 quadrillion miles away. The moon isn't even 240,000 miles away. Do you think it has an influence on Earth? Or loose the bands of Orion, that's of course Orion's belt, which also happens to be located in Taurus the Bull. Verse 32 says, "Canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season?" Mazzaroth is the Hebrew word for the 12 signs of the zodiac. And I find it funny that the translators throughout the centuries come to this Hebrew word and they just leave it in its Hebrew form rather than translating it to English. Or canst thou guide Arcturus with his sons? Arcturus is the brightest star in the northern hemisphere. It's located in the Boötes constellation, which is a deacon constellation of Virgo the Virgin. And verse 33 says, "Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth?" So verse 33 is the Old Testament version of "in earth as it is in heaven" that Jesus mentions in the Lord's Prayer in the New Testament. This is based on an ancient Hermetic principle of as above, so below.